What if Anakin told Yoda about Palpatine instead of Mace Windu? How would Yoda react? Could he help Anakin? Would Palpatine sense it? Let's start the story after Anakin leaves Palpatine's office. Skywalker is conflicted. He needs Palpatine's power, as he's the only one who can save Padme. But that would mean betraying everyone and everything he's ever known.
I need guidance and wisdom. I need Master Yoda.
He goes to one of the communication rooms in the Jedi Temple to tell Grandmaster Yoda.
Skywalker. Wonder what he has to say, I do.
Master Yoda, I have learned a terrible truth. Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord.
A moment of silence comes between them, as Yoda comprehends what Anakin has just said.
Know this? How, Skywalker?
He told me himself only moments ago.
Reveal this to you? Why?
Anakin paused. He knows why, because Palpatine offered him the power to save Padme, but he couldn't tell Yoda this, not yet.
Palpatine wanted me to join him, to become his Sith apprentice.
And say what, did you?
I told him I would learn the full truth of all of this, Master.
Much conflict I sense in you, Anakin. A friend. Palpatine is not. If the Sith Lord he is manipulated you, he has, these past 10 years. Your friendship is one of personal gain, not of love or fondness.
What should we do, Master?
Wait for my return. Come at once I will. Bring Kenobi I will.
Yoda ends the call. He knows the end of the war is imminent.
Make his final move Chancellor Palpatine has. See right through it I do. Hope to pull Anakin to his side he does. But why? Why would Sidious think Skywalker would not join? Not based on friendship alone. More to it there must be. Yes, missing a piece of the puzzle there is.
Instead of leaving the communication desk, he contacts someone else.
Master Kenobi, a terrible truth from Skywalker I have learned. Unmasked Sidious has. His true identity is Chancellor Palpatine.
It can't be, Master. If that's true, Dooku was right. Sidious has been in control of the Republic this entire time.
Silence encompasses them both as they're left in thought.
We must act at once.
We shall. Yes. Return to Coruscant immediately. Leave Cody in charge of Utapau. But answers I seek, Obi-Wan. Why Palpatine would believe Anakin would join him,
Obi-Wan thought on this, but he knew the answer. Padme. It was all about Padme.
Master, I think I've known this truth for a while, but my subconscious has kept it hidden. Anakin is married to Senator Padme Amidala, and is the father of their unborn child. Perhaps it is related to her.
Right, I think you are. Came to me, Skywalker did, about guidance around nightmares and premonitions of death. About Amidala, they must have been.
Yoda and Obi-Wan meet together and fly back to Coruscant. Meanwhile, Yoda contacted Coruscant ahead of time and organized for Mon Mothma and Bail Organa to meet them at the Jedi Temple, stating that it's urgent. They land at the temple and meet with the rest of the council and senators. Yoda explained to the council the truth that Anakin has revealed, and they couldn't believe it.
We have to arrest Palpatine now.
Plan we will need. Senator Organa and Mothma, your support we will need. Arrest Palpatine we must, but use the Senate against us he will. Convince them traitors we are. For decades planning this he has, prepared for anything he will.
We will defend the Republic. It's far past the time Palpatine is removed from power.
I'll come with you. May the Force be with you all.
The rest of the Jedi discuss Palpatine. They have to be careful. No doubt he will sense them all coming and escape. They'll only have one chance at this, and they need to grab him before he escapes. Otherwise he has control of the Senate and the courts, and is far too dangerous to let loose. If he gets in front of the Senate, he will turn them and the galaxy against the Jedi.
How can we do this? If all of us go to Palpatine at once, he'll simply escape before we lay eyes on him.
Have an idea, I do. Wants nothing more than Anakin on his side, Palpatine does. Use this to our advantage, we will.
Yoda turns to Anakin.
Skywalker, distract Palpatine you will. Declare that you will join him, and in his moment of triumph, block his perception of the Force and sneak up on him, we will.
Yes, Master. But our goal is to arrest Palpatine, not kill him.
The council leave and go to set their plan in motion. but Yoda pulls Anakin aside once again.
Time to fulfill your duty it is, as the chosen one, and save Padme we will.
Master, how...
Worry not, Skywalker. Trust in the Jedi, and trust in you we will.
Anakin walks into Palpatine's office, who was about to leave as the Republic Security Council, led by Organa and Mothma, have called for a Senate meeting.
Ah, Anakin. I expected you would return to me. I assume you've come to a decision?
I have Palpatine. You're right. It's time I seek what I want with my own hands. I want power, and I want to save Padme.
You know what you must do to achieve this, don't you?
I do, Master. Accept me as your apprentice. Teach me everything you know.
Good. A powerful Sith you will become. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
Anakin kneels to take his new title, but whilst he was doing this, he's subtly reaching out with the Force to create a shield around Sidious to block his perception of outside events. Palpatine is too arrogant. He's bathing in his victory of converting Anakin, which has blinded him to his surroundings.
Rise, Darth Vader. We shall bring order to the...
Not if anything to say about it, we do.
You are under arrest, Palpatine.
Anakin, you...
I would never join you, Sidious. I will never betray the Jedi. And Padme.
A look of pure fury crosses Palpatine's face. He wants to attack, but he looks up at the entire Jedi Council there and knows he doesn't stand a chance. But before he acts, Anakin ignites his lightsaber and goes to cut him down. Palpatine is forced to block with his own blade and pushes Anakin back with the Force.
The Empire will be mine, Jedi. You are all doomed.
Palpatine turns and threw his lightsaber through the glass window, shattering it to pieces, and then jumps out. But as he does this, he is stopped mid-air. He turns as the entire Jedi Council have their hands stretched out using the Force, as he feels as if an imaginary fist has gripped around him. He tries to struggle, but it's no use. The Jedi pull Palpatine in and place him under arrest. They have won.
Senators of the Grand Republic, General Grievous is dead. The war is over, thanks to the Jedi Order. First, they defeated Count Dooku, then General Grievous, and finally they have unmasked the true villain behind the war, Darth Sidious, Dooku's ally, or rather, Chancellor Palpatine.
Murmurs scattered across the Senate. They couldn't believe it. Palpatine has been in league with Dooku this entire time.
The Jedi have saved us, and as a lead member of the Republic Security Council, I declare Palpatine to be removed from his position of Chancellor, with a new election held in 1 week's time. It's here, Senators. The golden age of the Republic has begun!
Over the following days, Jedi around the galaxy begin returning to the planet. The Separatist leaders were swiftly captured and brought to justice, so with this, the war was officially over. The Jedi Council met to discuss the end of the war. However, at the end of the meeting, Obi-Wan stood.
Anakin Skywalker, stand. The Council has come to a consensus. Darth Sidious could not have been stopped without you. You truly are the chosen one, and single-handedly exposed Sidious and brought an end to the war. With this, we grant you the rank of Jedi Master. I accept, Master. Thank you.
Anakin sat, finally the rank and title he had always wanted. He left the meeting. However, he still had a few doubts about whether what he did was the right choice. Should he go visit Palpatine in prison and ask him about the power to save Padme? But before he could, he was interrupted.
Skywalker, a moment of your time?
Yes, Master.
Talked we have not. Know about your marriage, I do, yes. Yet ask for help you have not.
I know, Master. I've been wondering myself. Why haven't you revealed my secret to the Council?
Done nothing wrong, you have. Your attachment to Senator Amidala has made me understand many things. Help you I will. When your wife gives birth, stand by you the Council will. Only when Padme is safe. Deal with your attachment, we will.
Thank you, Master.
With this, Anakin's trust in Yoda and the Jedi was solidified. That evening, Anakin and Padme were celebrating the end of the war together until the moment was upon them. Padme grabbed her stomach suddenly, and Anakin knew what this meant. The baby was coming. They went straight to the hospital, but they weren't alone. Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Jedi healer Rig Nema were with them. Yoda had kept his promise as Anakin knelt by his wife's side.
Don't worry, Padme. Everything will be alright.
Anakin was waiting for the moment when his power would be needed, but it didn't come. Instead, Luke arrived first, followed by Leia, and the Skywalker family had begun. Yoda and Rig Nema left the Skywalkers and Obi-Wan to celebrate the beginning of their family. Anakin spent the next week away from the Jedi Temple, spending time with his family, looking after the twins, and spending long overdue time with his wife. However, he received a transmission from Yoda to come to the temple for a Jedi Council meeting, and he knew it was time to face his attachment. Anakin stood in the center and looked at Yoda and then Obi-Wan. He knew what he had to do.
Masters, I haven't been entirely honest with you. The truth is, since the beginning of the Clone War, I've been married to Senator Padme Amidala, and only a week ago did she give birth to our twin children.
Murmurs scatter. Some couldn't believe this, while Windu looked at Anakin in disgust.
How could you do this to us, Anakin? After all the faith we had in you?
Anakin, you have broken the Jedi Code. You must know what this means.
And what exactly do you suppose we do, Kiadi? Remove the Chosen One from the Jedi Order? Because he has a family?
The code forbids it, Plo. We do what we must.
Without Anakin, the Jedi would have been destroyed, Mace. You can't mean it.
What do you think, Master Yoda?
Thought about Skywalker's attachment extensively, I have. Knew about it before Palpatine's arrest, and chose not to reveal it, I did. Even with Skywalker's attachment, able to defeat the Sith and save the Jedi he has. The Chosen One, he is. With the greatest attachment of all, a family. But alone, he was not. With the help of the Jedi, he was able to overcome his attachment.
What are you saying, Master?
Saying I am that time for the Jedi Code to change it is. Time for attachments to be allowed. However, training and support the Jedi must provide to deal with surrounding emotions. Read the ancient text I have. Like this is how the Jedi of old lived. Change the Jedi Order must. Continue our path. Allow the Sith to rise again. We will.
Master Yoda is right. The Jedi principles are too archaic and dogmatic. It's time for a change. And Anakin, the Chosen One, will lead us through this new period. I agree.
Me too.
Windu and Ki-Adi-Mundi looked at each other, skeptical at this new change.
I'm not sure I agree now. However, if the majority of the Council believes this way, then it must be the will of the Force. What do you think, Mace?
I agree. I will support this change within the Order. Anakin, I hope you will support us in this transitory period.
I will, Master. It's time for the Jedi to change, and I'd be honored to lead it.
Over the following years, the Jedi Order's philosophy slowly began to change. Attachments were allowed, and they subtly pulled away from the Senate, which was supported by the new Chancellor, Bail Organa. Many relationships and families had begun in the Jedi Order, and with this, the curriculum had changed. A core principle of the Order was that every Jedi would be trained to deal with the emotions surrounding attachments, and to support others in the Order, to prevent the fear of loss and jealousy that could contribute to the dark side. 4 years after the end of the war, Luke and Leia were permitted into the Jedi Order, showing signs of Force sensitivity. Anakin was extremely happy. He had everything he had ever wanted. He was a lead member of the Jedi Council, the strongest Jedi in the Order, and perhaps ever, as well as having a loving family with the love of his wife. Ahsoka had rejoined the Jedi Order by this point, and her and Obi-Wan often met with the Skywalker family on Coruscant. They became the aunt and uncle of their family, and their relationship together was as strong as ever. Obi-Wan often wondered about how his life could have been different had he accepted Satine's proposal of leaving the Jedi Order for her to begin a family. However, there was no point in dwelling on the past, and he knew he would never meet a woman like her again. Meanwhile, Ahsoka often wondered where her life would go in the future. would she meet a man she would fall in love with and begin a family. The closest she got to any similar feelings was with Lux Bonteri, and she often wondered whether she should reach out to him, but is yet to do so. However, one thing she knows for certain is that she wants to have a family like Anakin and Padme. Bail Organa's last year in his first term was coming to an end, and Padme had begun campaigning for the position of Chancellor, and she was looking like the likely favourite. Two Skywalkers, one leading the Jedi Order, the other leading the Senate, together leading the galaxy towards prosperity that it had never seen before.
Thanks for watching everyone. For the entire month at Fantasy Sabers, we're giving away our new The Count Deluxe Saber for free, with every order over $299 USD. Otherwise, check out our wide range of replica sabers with premium build quality and a wide range of sound fonts and effects. Don't miss out, and I'll see you all next time.